Rush Hour for Monday, July 28th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. And Tasty Trade, a name that we've been seeing pop up all around Wrigley Field. Crypto, options, stocks, whatever you're trading, Tasty Trade is the platform for you. TastyTrade.com/offer to get started today. Well, big news in baseball. Jed Hoyer will be around for many more seasons. The Cubs just finalizing an extension multi-year with their team president of baseball operations. And from my perspective, it's a great time to be a Cubs fan because now any move he makes is a move he makes because A, he believes it helps them today, but B, because he thinks it's the right move long term. There was a lot of speculation. Will Jed trade the best prospects to try and save his job? Guess what? That is now off the table. I know this guy. I'm telling you, any move he makes is not only to win today, but is to try and win long term with the Chicago Cubs. And again, they have locked him up, inked him to a new multi-year contract extension. MLB Trade Deadline is this Thursday, 5 p.m. Chicago time. Both the Cubs and White Sox expected to be very active in making trades. Other than players who are released after July 31st, this is the only opportunity teams have to improve their roster for the rest of the season. Here are the latest rumors involving both the Cubs and the White Sox. Let's start with the White Sox. Many sources believe Luis Robert Jr. will be gone by the deadline. In addition, Mike Tauchman could be on the move. Anyone looking for a fourth outfielder, Mike Tauchman makes a lot of sense. Adrian Hauser expected to be moved. But barring an absolute blockbuster, do not expect any of the good young players the Sox are trying to build with to be part of any deal at this point. Here are the latest rumors involving the Cubs. They are deeply engaged in discussions with the Pittsburgh Pirates for starter Mitch Keller and reliever David Bednar, who's been an all-star in his career. Keller has multiple years of team control, so the price would be expensive in terms of prospect capital. Washington Nationals standout starter lefty Mackenzie Gore is believed to be the Cubs' top choice, but he comes with multiple years of control, and the price to acquire him in prospect capital is reportedly off the charts. Cubs also in hard on Eugenio Suarez, the star third baseman of the Arizona Diamondbacks, who have now signaled their intention. They are done. They are selling, announcing today through many of the Arizona media that both their starting pitchers, Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly, are absolutely available, as is Suarez. So look for deals to start to pop here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Cubs head to Milwaukee for a showdown with the Brewers. They're tied atop the NL Central. Spectacular pitching matchup. Matthew Boyd goes for Craig Counsell's Cubs against standout rookie right-hander, the big tall guy, Jacob Misiorowski, the all-star for Milwaukee. I'll have the recap as soon as that game goes final. White Sox face the Phillies tonight at Wrigley Field at 6:40. It'll be Sanchez against Martin. Again, a recap as soon as that game is over. Right-hander Seth Lugo and the Royals, well, he's off the block now. He has agreed to a 2-year, $46 million contract extension. That takes one of the best potential trade chips off the market. Kansas City says they are going to try and chase the wild card. Yankees not considering having Aaron Judge play first base when he returns from the IL. The two-time MVP slotted in at DH until he's been given a green light to throw from the outfield. He has an elbow injury. Manager Aaron Boone's plan for Judge is that based on the expectation he'll return after a minimum 10-day absence, he will only be used as a DH until, again, he's healthy. Here's today's Ankin Law Question of the day. 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois. The award-winning Howard Ankin. Go to ankinlaw.com. The question I have for you is simple. It was part of Ryan McGuffey's Recap Lunch Hour. What's more important, the 3 games with the Brewers or how the Cubs do at the trade deadline. Best response, you're going to Lou Malnati's. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you, and I will send you the best response, a Lou Malnati's gift card. Our stat of the day is brought to you by our great partners at Four Seasons, and we've got some interesting stats here for you. Check this out. Can you tell me there are 4 pitchers in Major League Baseball that have had 4 scoreless starts of 5 or more innings since June 1? If you said Tarek Skubal, you're correct. He's a beast. He's the best in the game. If you said Paul Skeens, I'd tell you you're pretty good. He's absolutely a beast, deservedly so. That's 2. The other 2 are Cade Horton and Matthew Boyd. Let's go! We're going to see Matthew Boyd tonight. Cade Horton dominated the White Sox the other night. Let's freaking go. Go get somebody, Jed, to plug and play in that rotation, and we'll see how this thing shakes out the rest of the season. 2 Cubs in that group of 4. And finally, if you'd like to see the Bears play the Raiders in Las Vegas, I got you hooked up. This September 28th is the game. How about ESPN Chicago's put together the trip of a lifetime? Airfare, hotel, game tickets, all-inclusive pregame tailgate in Vegas. Every ESPN Chicago show broadcasting live from Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Come hang with us. Go to TrueFanTravel.com. Trip is selling fast, so do not wait. Book your trip today. TrueFanTravel.com. And one other note, Philadelphia Phillies star Bryce Harper nose-to-nose with Commissioner Rob Manfred during a heated meeting with the MLB commissioner and the Phillies last week, telling him, get the F out of our clubhouse if Manfred wanted to talk about the potential implementation of a salary cap. That was reported by ESPN today. And guess what Manfred said? I'm not getting the F out of your clubhouse. We need to talk about this. Lots going on around this potential labor stoppage. Answer that Ankin Law question of the day. And don't forget, Thursday, 4:30, we have a REKAP Trade Deadline live show right here from our studios. So lock in Thursday, 4:30. We'll see what the Cubs and White Sox can get done up to that point. Have a great rest of your day. Baseball recaps tonight. Take that.